2, 1. We're live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Joyful Yarnivores. My name is Cynthia with Cynthia's Joyful Creations, and I have lovely Trish here with me with the Purple Yarnivore. You want to say anything, Trish?
Hello, everybody. Yes, I am here. You can see me. I just had too much soda today, I think. And I don't know. I'm ready to chat and have fun and, just hang out with my yarny peeps. So, yeah, that's pretty much it.
So what is in everyone's cup today? What are you drinking?
I am drinking coffee, but this time it's in a Christmas mug.
Oh, sweet.
I wonder, when it comes to Christmas mugs, I almost said hugs. I'll take those too, though. Like Christmas mugs and pot holders and stuff. Do people pack those away for the following Christmas? I'll only drink out of a Christmas mug when it's Christmas. Do you do that, Cynthia?
I don't pack mine away. I keep them unpacked. I don't see any comments coming in.
I don't either. I'm waiting for. I thought maybe I was waiting for people to come in.
No, we have 8 people here.
Say hi, y'all.
How very weird.
Can you see who else here so we can say hi to them? Or
no, it just tells me a number.
Oh, okay. So they want to be here, but they're just gonna kind of stalk us instead.
Well, I'm just wondering if there's something wrong with the comments.
I don't know.
Oh. I don't know. Todd. Can you see if you can go on the live and leave a comment? What's that? Huh.
It didn't work?
He put in hello, but I don't see it. I don't see anybody's comments.
That's kind of weird. Yeah, I'm not seeing any comments either. They're probably all sitting there going, I'm here. I'm here. We see you. We just cannot read you at the moment.
Oh, I know what's going. Well, no. Let me try something. Well, Mr. Joyful went and got me the tablet so I can see the comments. That's so weird that they're not coming through.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on my side either.
I'm looking at something and just making sure. No, it says that it's public.
Now I go live, then again, you go somebody.
Says there's no restrictions on it, so I'm not sure.
Does this mean we're talking to ourselves tonight, Cynthia?
No, because I can see them on his tablet, what they're saying.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to go look at that. If I was just checking through YouTube to see what it was showing. Okay. I'm going to come back into the live, and if it's still not showing comments, it's still not showing comments.
Are you on top or live comments?
Mine doesn't work like that. I'm
Okay,
the
that's
actual
right.
host, so it doesn't work that way.
My hands are tied this week.
Yes. So I'm just looking in settings real quick to make sure. But at least they're coming through on the actual. That's just weird through the studio that I'm not seeing it, but.
Did I just?
Okay.
Scared me.
I'm not sure why it's doing that. So let me grab this. And I'll just look at it from here. Okay. First off, hello everyone and welcome. It's a typical night, okay? You can't make this stuff up. Oh my goodness, lots of chats going on. Okay.
Catch me up, Cynthia.
I'm going to try. I'm going to go fast. Trying to go all the way back to the top here. Okay, we've got Jean with us. And the chat is moving fast. Okay. GrrandmaAnna's here. Mel's here. VJ's here. And VJ says hello and thank you, Mr. Joyful. Everyone's saying hi to each other. Tiffany's here. Angela's here. Wanda's here. Jeannie with Proverbs 31 Yarn is here. Okay, thank you, Jean. I don't feel so bad. So, Trish, Jean is saying StreamYard gave another person problems last night. Jen is here. Mel is here. Oh, she's saying it's YouTube, not me.
Oh, okay.
Tells Miss Cynthia the live notification only came in through my email, not on my home screen like usual. Huh, interesting. I wonder, did anybody see the reminder come through on the community tab? Margie's here. She says, I am currently up to 397 subscribers now. Woo woo!
Woohoo!
You're welcome, Angela. She says, thanks for sticking with it, Cynthia, and not giving up. We need the purple joys tonight. Shirley says, yes, my reminder came through. Well, that's good. All right. That's just so weird. I missed several other things. A lot of people saying hello to Mr. Joyful. Candy's here with us. Sharon with Sharing Creates is here. Yes.
Hello, everyone.
Okay. And we got everyone saying hello to each other. Okay. Welcome, everyone, whether it is morning, afternoon, or evening with you. We are so glad that you are here. And Trish has already shared what is in her cup, but I'm going to let her go ahead and share again in case you didn't catch it. And let us know what is in your cup.
I am drinking coffee as usual with Italian sweet cream creamer, liquid creamer. Okay, I can't do the powder, but I got my liquid gold in my coffee and I am so fine now.
And she said she was drinking out of a Christmas cup, and she actually asked a question. This is not our topic for the night, but your Christmas cups or your holiday cups, whether it's Halloween or Easter or Christmas or whatever, do you pack those up or do you leave them unpacked and use them throughout the year? Mel's drinking coffee. Margie's drinking coffee. Sharon has strawberry punch. And Jean has iced coffee as usual. Oh, Jean.
Yummy.
Together and have an iced coffee and crochet. We're only about like an hour or so apart. Jeannie with Proverbs 31 yarn is drinking the chai ice. I always say that wrong. It's chi, right?
Chai.
It's chai. I said it right the first time. Chai iced tea. Anna has orange mango water. Candy is drinking pineapple Fanta. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good. Sharon from Sharing Creates says she uses her cups all year. Ooh, VJ's drinking mint tea. I love it. And Anna says she uses hers all year. Mel says she uses hers all year, anytime. Candy says, pray for my daughter, Margie. She has food poisoning. Oh my goodness. Definitely we will pray for her. Lord, please touch her and remove that poison from her body. Jean says holiday cups are in cabinet all year round. Wanda says coffee and she packs them up. Mel says, so sorry to hear that, Candy. Tiffany says, I don't have any holiday cups, but if I did, my thinking is a cup is a cup, right?
Right.
Angela says, gonna go get me some diet caffeine-free Sam's Choice Cola. Mel says, I pray she recovers quickly. Yes, thank you, Mel. Hello, Nisi, and welcome in. She says, hello, Cynthia's Joyful Creations. Angela says, I use my Christmas Joy Cup all year. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Jeannie from Proverbs 31 Yarn says she packs hers away. Tiffany says, oh, no. Hope she gets better quickly. Thank you, Tiffany. Hello, Mare. Welcome in. She says, hi, Yarny friends. And Jean says, prayers are lifted. Thank you to all of those that are praying for Candy's daughter, Margie, who has food poisoning. Everyone's saying hello to each other. Hello, Jeannie from Butterfly Dreams Crochet. Welcome in. She says, hello, Cynthia and Trish. And Nisi is saying hello to you, Trish.
Hello.
Margie says she will definitely be praying, Candy. Thank you, Margie. Everyone's continuing to say hello. GrrandmaAnna says, all my mugs are in the cabinet except my favorite three, Yellowstone, Baby Yoda, and Longmire, which are on cup hooks. Love it. I heard the Longmire. Everyone's continuing to say hello. And Jean says, going to be kind of quiet tonight. Had a busy afternoon and I'm tired. I hear you. Well, we're so glad you're here, Jean. Okay, so what's in my cup? Well, first off, I'm drinking out of the cup I showed you last week, my lucky green cup I won. It's metal, so my tea went in hot and it's still scalding hot. So until it cools down, I'm just kind of sipping on this cheap Dr. Thunder soda. But the tea that I have in my cup is cinnamon apple chamomile.
That sounds delicious.
So it is. I actually had some earlier this week, so I'm loving it. But all right. Well, if you're just coming in, please be sure and tell us what is in your cup and go ahead and start telling us what is on your hook. And I am going to let Trish go ahead and start sharing what's on her hook because I'm in the process of repainting my nails and they're still drying. So.
It's beauty night in the Yarny world tonight.
Yes, it is. I'm getting ready for Todd's grandmother's 96th birthday party. So I have lives tonight and tomorrow night, and we're getting on the road very, very early Saturday. So have to get them done. Can't go to her birthday party looking all chipped nails.
Well, I got a few things on my hook. And I did finish. Oh, give me just a second to put in a stitch marker. Just a second. Oh, goodness. See, I tried to do this quickly, but you know, time wasn't having it. Just 1 second. Okay, so I was working on a summer top. I put out like 4 or 5 videos this week. So I made both my panels for this summer top. So I'm like so in love with this pattern. And I just have to sew them together and make some little sleeves. So that one's done. And then for all of you who follow. Hold on, I'll find my words. Just give me a second. Who follow Roach. Oh my God, where are my words?
Take a deep breath.
Okay. For all who follow Rose Cottage Studios, she put out a raglan summer top, and she has tutorial part 1 and 2 for that top. So that's kind of what I've been working on. I got to start on it. I'm using I love this cotton in the color purple.
Hang on, let me.
Huh?
I'm gonna put you on full view.
Okay.
There we go.
It's a raglan top, summer top, in the color. I love the color. Oh God, what did I do today? Anyway, she did a tutorial part 1 and 2 for this raglan top, and I have started on that. Again, just let's just keep it to the visual because apparently I can't talk. I love this cotton. It's so soft. It's perfect for garments. Yes, that is what I'm working on. I have no finished objects since last week, I believe. Other than some knitted hats from my Centro knitting machines. I have 2 knitting machines now. I have the big 48 pin one and then the small 22 pin one. And the 22 pin one makes the cutest little tiny hats. I made a couple little hats on the 22 pin one just to play with it. And now my daughter's Beanie Boos have winter hats for next year. So, yeah. And also, oh, I got another video coming up because I got some hobby yarn. Yeah. And I love it. My goodness. Where are my words, Cynthia? If God took them, I beg him to give them back. Apparently, I meant to just shut up tonight. God help me. Oh, okay. I'm okay. You're okay. We're all okay.
We're all okay.
We're all okay.
You're just excited.
I am all excited because I got all the tires replaced on my car today. So that was like so very necessary, especially when you're feeling your tires every other day. It's just time, you know. And now I need to get an alignment done. I got my daughter a bike because the last bike I've gotten her is like maybe for a 4 or a 5-year-old, and she's like 10 now. So time for a real grown-up bike. That was just one thing that I wanted to do for her this year, is to get her a bike. Oh, the hobby yarn. Who wants to see some hobby yarn? Well, you don't have to answer that because I'm going to show you anyway.
While you're
so I did get like, huh?
And so while you're getting it together, let me read just a couple of the chat and just see what's going on there.
Sure.
All right. Mel says she just did her nails too. Jen says she's drinking water and she has the Count My Blessings shawl on her hook. Oh, wow. That is awesome. GrrandmaAnna says she's still working on the fairy cloak, that she wants it long. Tiffany says, I love Stash brand tea. Tiffany, this is one of my favorite flavors of theirs. My absolute favorite is the Moroccan mint and the Mare lemon. I have not had neither one of those, but I
love those both.
I do know the Mare lemon is in the variety pack that I got. Everyone's still saying hello. Nisi's asking Jen how her night is. Mare says, I used to have a few holiday cups. My son is hard on my mug, so I am down to one remaining holiday mug. I love mugs, but his accidents keep my mug population under control. Sharon loves your sweater that you showed. Mel says, oh, that's beautiful, Trish. Anna says, that's so pretty, Trish. Nisi says, woo, that's beautiful. Hello, Jody. Welcome in. We're so happy to have you here with us. And Crafty Critter, Christina is also here. Welcome in. So glad to have you here and a part of our family. She says, hello, pretty ladies and everyone in the chat. Hello, sweet Sylvia. She says, good afternoon, Trish. How are you doing? Where is Cynthia? And I'm going to be listening in the background. Okay, God bless you. I'm here, Sylvia. I was just letting Trish share.
Hello, Sylvia. Hello, everyone. Christine and
Angela says, I keep hearing people talk about raglan tops, but I don't have a clue what raglan means. Can you educate me, please?
Oh, okay. So raglan is just something that is worked from the top down. Okay. And this is my understanding. I could be wrong, but a raglan is worked from the top down and kind of like in the round. So like with this, I know this is really dark. It's kind of like working a poncho where you have 4 points of increases, but instead of it, oh, well, that's not going to work to show because I've already connected the sides. So you have these on either side, front and back, you have points of increases, and it kind of makes like going down the side here is where the increases are in the front and the back. And you just work it until you've increased enough so that it'll fit in your armpit. Oh, where am I? In your armpit. And then you connect the bottom corners together and work in the round so that you have a round top. And right about that point is where I kind of just went off on my own design. I figured out how many stitches I had and decided that I would look through my pattern book to see what multiples would work with that stitch count. And I'm just kind of making it after I did all my increases. Now I'm just kind of doing my own pattern with it. But yeah, and it's really pretty too. I like raglan tops and raglan sweaters. So, but you can find a lot of tutorials for raglan sweaters and raglan tops on YouTube. But Rose Cottage Studios, I'm doing her raglan top. So
I have another question for you, Trish. GrrandmaAnna wants to know, is the 22-inch good to make socks with?
Yep. Excuse me. You can, the 22 inch is the one you make socks with. I haven't made socks yet. I just pretty much made hats. And I made one twisted headband. That's about, 2.5, 3 inches wide. But you can make ear warmers on the 48 pin one, and oh my God, there's so many tutorials out there on how to do different stuff. So it's really fun. Actually, it's kind of addicting. And I just want to make a hat all the time. I love it. There's so much fun. It is annoying when you get 3/4 of the way through a hat and all of a sudden it starts dropping stitches and you have to like start all over, but it is what it is. You just do the best you can. And I really love my Centro knitting machines, honestly. I really love them a lot.
So Mare says that it's how the sleeves is in the design. It's not done separately or inset, is what she said. And Angela said, great explanation of raglan. Thank you. Okay. And Jen just dropped Doris Rose Cottage Studios link. So thank you for that, Jen. All right. Since my nails are still drying, I cannot show you what I'm working on, but basically you've already seen what I'm working on. I'm continuing to work on Miss Beverly's blanket, but to kind of break up the monotony, I've been adding to that scrap corner to corner blanket, and oh my gosh, y'all, it is looking so great. But until I can show it to you, hopefully by the end of this hour, I will show you that the last time we were together, Miss Wanda told me that they had yarn out there that was in the colorway called dun, 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 Joy. So you know I had to go get some Joy yarn. I mean, how can I be talking about Joy all the time and not have Joy yarn? So I did order some, and this is what it looks like. Hopefully you can, it is beautiful. I've not taken it out of the bag, but it is like,
oh,
isn't that beautiful?
Where'd you get it at?
I got this from Oh, goodness. I'm trying to think because I just I just had a Hobby Lobby and a Michael's order come in. I think I got this. Oh no, I ordered this from Walmart. I ordered this from Walmart online. But I did have a Hobby Lobby and a Michael's order come. But anyway, this came from Walmart. And I ordered.
Oh, I love it so much.
So those cardigan sweaters that you're making, I'm hoping to make a cardigan sweater. So hopefully 9 cakes will be enough.
I love it.
So it's the Mandala Ombre is what it is from Lion Brand.
Yes. You know what? I looked tonight.
A magenta and a gray, just like Wanda described it. But it's beautiful. Look at that.
I gotta have it.
It is pretty.
I don't have any watercolors. Or I'm sorry, not watercolors. Ombre. I have watercolors. I don't have ombre. But when I was in Walmart tonight getting all my tires replaced, I did go into the yarn section and I looked at the different ombres, which went up to like, I don't know, $6.49, $6.48 or $6.49 a cake. I think they were $5.99. Like the price of everything is going up. It's so unnerving. But I looked for I went through, they had like 5 or 6 different colors there, and none of them were the Joy colorway. I'm like, what on earth? What on earth? But I did get yarn there because if you watch her, Amber with Fostering Crochet, she dropped off like 12 or 14 bags of yarn at her nearby Goodwill. And I went in there and I got like 4 bags for myself. And in the amber yarn, I call it the amber yarn because, you know, it was Amber's. And there were 3. Well, there was like a few Kobus, but there was 3 in the colorway mauve. So I know my lighting is not the best, but it's a mauve color, okay? And I thought, gosh, if I'm gonna have 3 of them, I might as well get a few more so I can make a top because I'm on this top kick. Like, you know, I don't know. I might do a poncho with that, like a summer poncho, because I keep making tops. I'm going to have like nothing. My next 10 tutorials are going to be nothing but summer tops. I'm just on such a kick with them. But yeah, so I have like, and then there was another colorway. It's like a kind of a turquoise-ish colorway that I ordered from Joann's. Oh, that reminds me. I need to go by Joann's during the day because I heard a rumor that our local Joann's like closed because they didn't have enough employees. And I think that would really hurt my feelings. And I've been kind of afraid to go over there to see. I'm hoping they're open for at least pickup, but because when I go on the app, it says that it has pickup available. But you know, this is a guy that works at Hobby Lobby, so I don't know. Anyway, so I ordered gosh, what is the name of that colorway? I don't remember, but I ordered some like turquoise-ish colored Kobus from Joann because I really liked the color. So I'll be getting that tomorrow. but the kobu is so nice and soft because it's got that bamboo in it.
I do like kobu.
It's a 3-weight, so. But I'm mostly a 4 and 5-weight kind of girl, but I'll deal with a 3-weight if I have to.
I love 3-weight. Want to say thank you to Mel and Margie for subscribing to Doris. And GrrandmaAnna said the joy yarn is beautiful. Sylvia says, hi, Cynthia. I got 5 of the joy yarns yesterday, and I got some of the happy also. They're beautiful. I love the happy. In fact, I made a blanket, a baby beanie, and baby booties out of the happy. And I have, I think, 3 or 4 cakes over there. So I'm thinking about adding a lovey to that set and maybe a baby sweater. That happy is a very bright color. It has like kind of a magenta purple in it. It has, oh my gosh. That's it right here. Oh, you can't see. And you won't be able to see it up close. It's got like a teal, an orange, a green. It's really pretty, really colorful. It's definitely happy is a good name for it. GrrandmaAnna says, I live very close to Hobby Lobby. It's so hard to not spend all my money there. Mary says, my bag of day shawl is almost done. I just need to find the yarn I want to do the border in to edge the shawl. You and Sylvia, y'all have done very well. Mine is not quite finished. I have one whole skein and a little bit of another to finish mine off, but hopefully I'll get to it soon. Mayor liked the Joy yarn. Hello, Kivia. Welcome in. And Miss Joy, welcome in to both of you. So glad to have you here. And Sylvia says, how much did you get them for, Cynthia? I think I got mine for, I think they were $5.97 a cake. I'm pretty sure they were $5.97. Everyone is saying hello to Kivia and Joy. Tiffany says, hello to anyone I may have missed. I'm busy making dinner, so I'm mostly listening right now. Well, thank you for being here, Tiffany. Margie says, my next project is going to be with the mosaic design. I'm going to follow one of Jeannie's tutorials that she'll be uploading hopefully today. And Jen says, good luck, Margie. I hope you have an awesome experience with the mosaic. And Margie says, the Joann's in Yuma closed, so the closest one to me is in San Diego, which is 2 hours away. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry, Margie. That is just like a travesty. How dare they close in Yuma? All right. Wanda says, Cynthia, what is your favorite size, most used hook? Oh, wow. Until recently, it had always been the J hook, the 6 millimeter hook. But recently, I have fallen just as much in love with the H hook. I love the H. So I have to say the H and the J hook are probably, for most things, my go-to hooks. So Liz is here with us. Welcome in, Liz. We're glad to have you tonight.
My go-to hooks are actually the one hook that I use the most, that has the most versatility for me, is the I hook. But my top 3 hooks are HIJ. Those 3 hooks, like if I never had any other size hook ever, I could live with the H, I, and J.
Yes. All right.
But if I had to only choose one, it would be the I.
And Joy is telling me that she packs her cups up. She has way too many cups as it is. Okay. So there's something else that's happened in the chat, and I've been choosing not to bring it up, and it's been really hard because since I can't show you my projects right now because I'm waiting for my nails to dry, and Mr. Joyful had to bring my nail polish back in here because I messed one up a minute ago. But something great happened this week. And I couldn't have gotten there without every single one of you that's here, and then many people that are not in this live right now. So Monday, when I went to go open my devotion, I actually listened to the devotion and I answered everyone's comment that was on the morning devotion and said the prayers for them. And then prayed for everyone that maybe watched it but didn't leave a comment. And then I prayed for everyone else. And I went to go out of there. And before I decided to close out of YouTube, I thought, what the heck? I'll just go see what my watch hours are. And not only did I discover at that point in time that I had 1,028 subscribers, which as of an hour ago, I'm up to 1,033. But it said I had 4,044 watch hours and that it was time for me to decide if I wanted to be monetized. So I hit the button. And I started the monetization process. And so Monday afternoon, it was pending for part 2 of the part 3 process. And I didn't go back and check it until Wednesday. And Wednesday, it said that it was ready for part 3. And so all I had to do was wait for YouTube to check my channel, make sure that everything was on the up and up, and I didn't have any, controversy with copyright issues or any content that they didn't find appropriate. And it just seemed to be taking forever and forever and forever. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't have that much content, and I don't have anything that I know of on there really, really bad. But then finally, before I went to bed Wednesday night, it said, you are monetized. So, and I did get to return to Crochet Club for the first time this week in a month. I had missed it in a month just due to the rain and my legs hurting and not being able to walk well, which I've had a really great week this week. So thank you, Lord, for that. And so I was telling the girls there, and there was only 2 other girls there. So there was 3 of us, and normally there's 6 of us. But anyway, we toasted over wine. So that was kind of a new experience for me as well. And so that was a lot of fun. But anyway, so yeah, it wasn't strawberry wine like Reba sings or whatever that country singer is. But we had blueberry and pineapple wine, and they were good. They were real, real good. Cynthia's discovered she might like wine. But anyway, long story short, I want to thank all of you because I wouldn't be where I'm at without you. And it's really, the congratulations is really to you guys because you're the ones who've done all the work, not me. And so, yeah. But as you saw in the chat, I got my first super chat. I'm not sure what they're really called.
Super chat. It's a super chat.
And it was Miss Sylvia. So thank you, Sylvia. So you were my first super chat. Now I just have to figure out what it is I'm supposed to do with them and process them. So if somebody on here is monetized and they know what to do, please hook me up. Please teach me, educate me. But thank you, Miss Sylvia. I really, really appreciate that. But not as much as I appreciate your friendship and your love for crochet and all the things that you've taught me, not just about crochet, but in life in general, about being patient with your situation, reminding me always that, God is in control and that, I'm where I'm at because this is where he wants me. And I just got to trust it no matter how bad the days are and no matter how many setbacks that, God is love and God's definitely got us. And he is definitely always fighting in our corner. And you are a true testimony of that. So that is a great gift to me. But anyway, so yeah.
Oh my God, I feel like crying right now. I'm like so happy for you. Like, I am seriously just trying not to, like, I'm tearing up. Like, you can't see it because I have a terrible glare on my glasses, but I am like so emotional for you right now, Cynthia.
And thank you. Thank you. Um,
I'm so happy for you. Like, you've come so far. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness.
the thing I can say to those of you that are really trying hard to get monetized is don't give up. Persevere. It will come. I celebrated my 2-year anniversary as a content creator on March the 4th, and March the 23rd, I was monetized. So, yeah. So don't give up. And don't think it'll take always 2 years for you, because I've seen some people do it in less than 6 months, and I've seen people do it in a year, you know. So I am most excited about being monetized because now I can travel and I can talk live. I can take you guys places. That is really what I'm most excited about. So now Mr. Joyful and I have to start thinking about it. And who knows? Don't be surprised. There might be a live on the way to Charleston this weekend. That's, of course, if Mr. Joyful goes and he's doing the driving. We won't find out till tomorrow if he has to work Saturday. So he may not be going. It just may be 3 of us going. And if that's the case, I have to do the driving. So pray for me because I've not drove since, my journey began, and I've started walking again further than 20 miles. So, and that was only one time, and it was rough. But that's been a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, Charleston is 2 hours from me. So that's a long drive. And then to come back. So, yeah. Anyway, I might be having to trust my brother-in-law with my vehicle. Sharon said she is lucky to have Joanne's, Michael's, and Hobby Lobby all near her. Oh, I'm jelly. I'm jelly, Sharon.
That's how it is where I live too. Like, they're all like 2 minutes apart.
But how far are they from you?
Oh, about, depending on traffic, 5 to 8 minutes.
Ah! Mine's like between, I would say, 35 and 45 minutes away, depending on traffic.
They're like right down the road from my job. Like, I could get to them from my job. Like, I can get to Hobby Lobby is on the same road as my job. So I can get to Hobby Lobby in like 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes.
Wow. I'm going to start catching up on the chat, but before I do, I'm going to go ahead and give our question of the night.
Oh, God.
So you can go ahead and start answering it. And here it is. If you could travel back in time on a time machine and go back, what would you tell your 6-year-old self? So basically, if you could travel back in time in a time machine, what would you go back and tell your 6-year-old self? That's our question for the night. So I'll let you think on that for a minute.
I don't even know what to say because
Well, think on it a minute, and I'm going to catch up on the chat. Angela says that she agrees that the 5.5 millimeter is her go-to hook. Everyone's congratulating me. Margie, Sharon, GrrandmaAnna, Liz, Angela. Angela did the happy dance. Oh, sweet. Tiffany, Joy just said she realized she was behind, but that's okay because you answered the question about the holiday cup. We're glad you're caught up to us now. Jean said congratulations. Wanda said, yeah, I've been watching the replays. Thank you, and I do appreciate everyone for that. And as I was sharing with Miss Shirley this afternoon, continuing to watch those continues to just help my channel grow, and I do appreciate all of that. Thank you, VJ, for your congratulations, and GrrandmaAnna and Christina from Crafty Critter, Nisi, Diana with Handmade by Diana, Tiffany with the happy dance, Jen with the happy dance. Shirley says, hey everyone, my granddaughter needs me, so I'll see y'all tomorrow. Take care, Shirley, and I do hope you feel better, and I hope tomorrow is even better. No more hospital visits. Have a great day. BJ said, when you get 100, YouTube will send you a check. Oh, thank you for that, VJ. Do I have to do anything about the super chats when they show up, or does YouTube automatically handle that? Like, I really haven't done any research on that because, to be honest, I didn't think I was going to hit my monetization as soon as I did. So anything you can share with me on that, I appreciate it. Jen did the woo woo train. Oh my gosh, that makes my heart smile. Oh, thank you, GrrandmaAnna. She gave me a super chat as well. I guess I need to come up with a little happy dance thing to do when that happens. I got to work on that. Actually, Mare and I talked about that just a couple nights ago, but I didn't expect this to happen so soon, so I'm not prepared. So I'm sorry, Sylvia. I'm sorry, GrrandmaAnna. Everyone's telling Shirley good night. Thank you guys for that. Thank you, Mare, for the woot woot. I love it. GrrandmaAnna says, Jen, did you see what I did with the train stickers, by the way? Thank you. I love them. She did, GrrandmaAnna. I showed them, and Mr. Joyful is going to help create something for me to put on this back wall. Of course, you'll be able to see it when I'm doing movie night and I'm like all just me. But he's going to do something. And over the weekend, he bought some stuff to start making one. So I'm so excited. Jen says, yes, Anna, it's awesome. I was so excited when I found those stickers. And whoever wins the Call the Midwife giveaway will also receive a set of those stickers. So they'll have their own Woot Woot stickers. Mm-hmm. And for those of you who are wondering what we're talking about, it is in regards to movie night, which happens every Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right now, we're currently watching Call the Midwife and doing trivia and giveaways from that series. So come join us. Diana says, it took me several years before I was monetized. Oh, and your super chat gets added to monetization money, and YouTube takes 30% of super chat money, though. Okay, well, that's good to know. Sharon says, I can't drive more than 20 minutes at a time. My knee goes numb. So I'm kind of worried about this weekend. Really praying Mr. Joyful goes so I can crochet in the passenger seat and, like I said, maybe go live. Woo-hoo! Liz says she has 3 Hobby Lobbies, 2 Joann's, and 2 Michael's, all about 20 minutes away. I am moving to where Liz is.
Where is she? Where are you, Liz?
I don't know. That is like the yarn lover's haven right there.
Right?
Jen's like, wow, Liz. Yes, I say wow too.
Oh, imagine having all those Hobby Lobbies so close by during the big clearance sale.
Oh my gosh, that would be so awesome. You guys,
oh my God.
It is just so curly. Oh, sorry. Tiffany says, look out for sharp corners. Yes. Anna says, get educated because you can be anything. Oh, thank you, GrrandmaAnna. Liz says, oh, she's talking about the question. She's answering the question. Get educated because you can be anything. Jeannie says, don't worry, my sweet child. God is with you. Oh my gosh, I love that, Jeannie. Liz says, don't get married at 14. That would be good advice. Candy says, I would tell my 6-year-old self to not stray from God. Straying leads to no good and physical abuse from future boyfriends. Wow, that's great. Good advice.
I understand that one.
He says, I've been so abused by boyfriends that I trust no one. Kivia says she would say, save the money for some more crochet hooks. Jen says, I would say, girl, be strong and be yourself. School will be over before you know it, and you will have all the friends you can ask for. Hang in there. Whew, I'm getting emotional. GrrandmaAnna says, that is why I am single, Candy. Oh my gosh, Sylvia. I saw Livo. Thank you, Miss Sylvia. She gave another super chat. Tiffany said, explanation. I was running away from my brother through the house and tripped. I fell and hit my head on the corner of the coffee table and wound up having 7 stitches. Wow. So that explains why you gave that kind of advice. Bless your heart. Angela says, always wear shorts under your skirt, especially if you want to roll down a hill. And don't play Red Rover. You'll save your teeth. Oh my gosh, bless your heart. She says, your tooth won't get knocked out. Oh. Jeannie corrected it and says YouTube is now taking 45% on super chats. Wow. That's a lot.
That's why people get alternate oh God, what do they call them? Oh, they're kind of like that, but where you can contribute $5 a month and
I know what you're talking about.
But there's like a few different ones that YouTubers use because then they get to keep most of the money. But last I heard that YouTube, I know YouTube took like 30%, but I didn't know they raised it to 45%.
Well, I'm not going to lie. The money is great. I do plan on using any money that I get to put back into the channel as far as like giveaways and shipping and stuff like that. Maybe buying yarn for tutorials. Maybe even moving my Amazon account to an Amazon Prime just so I can get more with free shipping to do giveaways. But honestly, I shouldn't say this out loud because then I'll hurt and jinx other people. YouTube can do what they want with the money. I am happy about being monetized in all true, genuine, whatever, so that Mr. Joyful and I can literally go places and take you guys along, that we don't have to do a pre-recorded video and then upload it. We can literally go live for 5 minutes and be like, hey, look at this waterfall. Hey, look at that deer. Hey, we're drinking coffee on the front porch of the cabin. Come join us. See the mountainside that we're seeing. That's what we want to be able to do. Or if we get a chance to go spend a day on a day trip to the beach and walk the beach, that we can just take you to the beach for a minute. I'm going to tell you, when I went through this last year and I couldn't get out of a chair, for 3 months, I could barely do anything but lift my head. Then I'd start learning to rewalk and all of that. And then everything that happened with my embolism and all that. Miguel, who knows, will never know how much his channel blessed me, because I'm an outdoor girl. I'm a nature girl. Nature speaks to me more than anything else. God comes to me through nature more than anything else. And when you can't go outside and you've not seen the outside in over a year, it's depressing. But Miguel would take us on nature walks. And I could not only see nature, I could hear the birds. A couple times I saw butterflies flutter by. I could feel the wind. And sometimes he showed the clouds. Y'all, I was crying in those videos that some people may have taken for advantage. They just didn't appreciate them the way I did. And I thought, you know what? If I could take you guys to the beach or the mountains or to a park to just hear a bird sing for 5 minutes, even, I mean, that's my way of bringing a little joy into your life. But I couldn't do that until I got monetized. And so that's what's most important to me. So I want to kind of move on from the monetization. I'm excited. It's great, but that's not my focus tonight. So I want to hear more what y'all are telling your 6-year-old selves. Okay. Liz is from Illinois, by the way. So when Mr. Joyful and I finally, in 5-10 years, get our RV, I'm going to Illinois. I'm coming, Liz. We're going yarn shopping.
And I'm right next door to Illinois here in Iowa.
Well,
so, I can just hop on over and,
Diana says, wow, 45% on Super Chat. That's crazy. That is crazy. You work so hard to get there, and YouTube does not help you get there. Just being honest. But it is what it is, I guess. I guess to keep us all going and to bring us all together, we need to be thankful for what they do. I guess they got to, right?
It's kind of like this. We should be grateful that we don't have to pay to have a channel on YouTube. Okay. But here's the thing too. It's like a give and take situation, because if nobody had channels, there would be no YouTube. So like both are like equally important, I wouldn't give YouTube the upper hand, but it's just, such an important, it's like an employer and employee thing, like we have jobs because there are employers, but employers have businesses because they have employees and they have customers. And without employees, there'd be no one to help customers. Then you wouldn't have customers. It's just everybody works together to make things possible. And I think, anything that YouTube gets from us is like us. It's like us giving them money to have a channel, because they're getting a cut of whatever we make. So,
well, as my mama used to always say, life is not fair. And we have a friend that's on this live with us right now. I'm not going to mention her name. She'll know who I'm talking about. And she has struggled with being truly appreciated in her job. And she works hard. She works very, very hard. Sometimes she is sick on her stomach because she's trying to resolve something that should have been resolved a long time ago, that's been passed down to her and has fallen in her lap. And she's the only employee that has stuck with this project, and to not be recognized for that hard work in any way, not even the fact that her health has suffered. I mean, she sticks with it. And so
that's painful.
About something like that, you know what? I cannot sit, even though it's not fair and it doesn't seem right for YouTube to take 45% of super chats. I am not going to say nothing ugly past this point, because I think of people like her, and they don't give up, they take
people like her deserve better, though.
They do. And trust me, I keep talking to the man upstairs. I know he's listening, and I know he is going to bring her through this and bring it to an end one day. But yeah. So, all right. Jeannie from Proverbs 31 Yarn says, I used to live by Hobby Lobby, Michael's and Joanne's, and an AC Moore. Love AC Moore. Why don't have to go away? They were within 15 minutes from me, and they all were in the same mall. Oh my gosh, I'm so jelly. So jelly. I know we're not supposed to be jelly, but I'm jelly. Liz says she hit all 3 Hobby Lobby clearances. Yay for you! Jeannie says, yes, Diana, I know. And she says, that's why I'd rather send a super chat to their PayPal. I do have PayPal. I guess I could figure out how to.
Patreon. Ugh.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to think of.
Okay. So I'm going to say this really quick and move on because I have a lot of good friends that use Patreon. And so I have nothing negative to say about it. But for me, a lot of Patreon accounts, they offer something to people who pay for those Patreons, which is like a monthly thing. So they pay that YouTube channel monthly, from what I understand with the Patreon.
To get extras.
And they get extra stuff. I'm not saying anything's wrong with that. So do not misunderstand what I'm about to say. And don't think that that's my thought, because I have friends that have Patreon accounts and I love them dearly and I support them. For me and my channel, I don't feel that I will ever do a Patreon account, because for me, I want everything I have to offer to be free for everyone. And I don't want anyone to feel that they have to support me and a monetary value to get all of me. So I hope that came across the way I wanted it to, and not in any negative light to someone who is, using Patreon on their channel. Because
can I say something really quick?
Yes.
A lot of people who have Patreon do offer extras, but here's the thing. Some people use Patreon just as a donation, like a super chat, because YouTube can't take that money from them. You know what I'm saying? So like, some people use Patreon as more of a super chat than paying for extras.
So can you do that? Can you have it as a Patreon and not offer the different levels?
I think so, because you know what? I was watching a YouTuber, a plant tuber, because I love my plants, my house plants. He said that he had a Patreon account, but he doesn't offer a lot of extras just because he doesn't have time. So like, I would think anyone who expected extras before they paid for anything probably wouldn't do a super chat where they're watching the same thing as everybody else but donating. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So like, anybody who does a super chat can do the same thing on Patreon. It's just that YouTube won't be taking 45%. So I think, you can use it just as a donation thing too. I mean, not that, I'm saying that you should or anything, but,
that
everyone.
was the only reason I would do Patreon then, because I do feel like if somebody, if part of their joy is giving and supporting the channel so that I can give back, then I would rather get 100% of their joy gift. I don't know. I'm going to have to pray about it. I'm going to have to pray about it. And
I honestly don't think there's anything wrong with it either,
So apparently Patreon is not paid through YouTube then.
No, I don't think so. No, because you post a link in your description box. You post a Patreon link.
That I know are Patreon, or have Patreon accounts, and talk to them more about it. So, but I don't want to pick up any more of this talking about it. I kind of feel icky about doing that.
Okay.
Anyway. All right.
Sorry.
Yeah, I just, again, I don't want, now that I'm monetized, I don't want it to be about numbers and money. I just, yeah.
Right.
Okay. So maybe if I do a special live just for that, that'd be one thing. But right now I kind of feel icky doing that. Right. All right. Love you guys. Thank you, Liz. She's telling everyone to give me joy thumbs. I do appreciate that. Diana says, I've seen a lot of people add their PayPal link in chat instead of doing super chats. Yeah, I'll pray about that. Oh my God, you guys. Hello, Kelly. Crochet Me Pink is here. Hey, love, how are you? Oh my gosh, Trish, do you know Kelly? It's been a long time, my friend. Oh my gosh, I am so happy to see you.
What's her name?
Kelly, Crochet Me Pink.
Crochet Me Pink.
Go check her out.
I don't think so. Where did I put my purse?
Jen, if you're still here and can help me, if not, I will drop it in a minute when I get caught up. I will drop Kelly's link. Jeannie says it's a very small amount, 1%. And everyone's saying hello to each other. Jen says PayPal and Cash App. VJ says streams of revenue. I'll have to just try and talk to some of you that are a little bit more seasoned than I am about this. But again, I really kind of going to try to move on from it out of this live because it just doesn't feel right to talk.
Kelly, what was the name of her channel again? I'm sorry. I'm writing it down now.
No, you're fine. Crochet Me Pink.
Crochet Me Pink.
And when we get off too, I can email it to you.
Okay.
So because we're kind of getting into over, and I want to get caught up. Mm-hmm. Mary says she would tell herself that you are beautiful and I think that's and love you. I'm gonna kind of go through the Patreon stuff. Mary says, love and trust yourself and cherish each day because many you love will be gone too soon. Amen to that. Hello, Be Creative Crafts. Welcome in. Everyone's continuing to say hello to each other. Sylvia says, do you have a Cash App? I do have a Cash App. I just opened it because my son, my Marine son, God bless him, has been sending me a little bit of money here and there to go get yarn. So, isn't that sweet? So, I do have one. Jeannie says, I agree, Cynthia. I thought and think YouTube is for fun and happy place, but the root of all evil is money, and a lot of people have gotten nasty because of it. Yeah, I don't even want to focus on that, not just in this live, but in general. What I get, I will be giving back, but what I don't get, it's okay because I'm getting out of YouTube what I want, and that's the support and the friendship and the joy, the JOY. And I even have a Mr. Joyful now that's involved in my channel.
That is so awesome.
With, your better half. So, and that didn't happen because of monetization. So, I mean, I'm excited about the milestone. Please don't think that I'm not. In fact, I still can't comprehend that 1,033 people have subscribed to my content. That just blows my mind. So don't misunderstand. I am happy, but it's not changing anything, if that makes sense.
Right.
So, okay.
You'll always be beautiful, Cynthia.
Oh, thank you. VJ says, Cynthia, why couldn't you do that without being monetized? Because I don't have, what is that? Hotspot. I did not have a hotspot on my phone. So that's why I couldn't do it. I couldn't get internet because I don't have a hotspot to get internet. So Unless I did like that one live I did at the back parking lot of Walmart and use their internet, unless I could get into somebody's internet, that's why I couldn't use my phone. But now with being monetized, I understand that we can do that. And I can also do more of the things in YouTube Studio on my phone that I couldn't before. Unless I'm just being ignorant and all along could do something and didn't think that I could. But I tried and it told me that I didn't have access. So, but I mean, everything's different now. I mean, you can get a community page at 500 subscribers. So I don't know. Maybe I just was not educated and ignorant. That might be the answer, VJ. Maybe just me, the user, the operator. But even my technological savvy husband looked into it for me and we just weren't able to do it. So we haven't tried it yet. But then again, it's not even been a full 24 hours. So Candy says, come to Illinois and visit me. Definitely. Kelly says she's in Wisconsin. Candy says she has plenty of chocolate, so come to Illinois. Joy says you are all wonderful to me and all the troubles we have been having the last couple of years. I completely agree, Joy. Love your name, by the way. That is just so my life word. Could you imagine having that for your name? How blessed you are. But anyway, I do completely agree. I would not have made it through the last year and learning how to walk again or learning how to live life after it temporarily being taken away and brought back without all of you guys. You've been so inspirational and so encouraging. And then even Trish asking me, to do this live and connect with y'all on another night other than Friday. I mean, this whole community is such a blessing. Wouldn't you agree, Trish?
Yes, absolutely.
Hello, Deneen. Welcome in. So good to have you here. Jeannie says, I don't think it's fair that they take so much. I understand if it was like 10%, okay, that's cool because you guys do the work. Yeah.
I agree.
Jeannie says, yes, our reward is in heaven and she will be blessed. Absolutely. Talking about the person I was speaking of earlier with the job.
Mm.
Jeannie says, it's your channel. You do what you want, right? You could not have said that any better, Cynthia. Oh, thank you. Not that I was saying anything. Anyway, let's move on. BJ says, I use PayPal and Cash App. I don't want to promise extra content for Patreon and not to be able to deliver the extra content. Some people also use Kofi. I'm spelling it because I don't know how to pronounce it.
Oh, Kofi?
Kofi. Okay. I've never even heard of it either. So, sorry. Until the last 2 months, I'd never even bought anything online. So, and I am 50-something years old. So this has been a whole new thing for me. So y'all are either educating me or enabling me. I don't know what yet.
I think I'm her biggest enabler.
It's all happy. Oh, let me just tell y'all. I will be increasing my playlist because right now I have one video in the playlist on showing a book. I now have like 7 or 8 books to do videos on. And I just ordered 2 more last night. What? But it wasn't yarn.
You're gonna have to. Did you share those with me?
What?
Did you tell me about the books you ordered last night, or have you not had a chance yet?
I've not had a chance yet.
Oh.
But one of them is a Winnie the Pooh amigurumi book. And the other one, there's a girl that's been coming to Crochet Club, and now there's 2 girls that are making amigurumis out of that book. And while I could have shared the book as well, I was like, well, if I go ahead and buy it, I think it was that one was only like $6.97. So if I go ahead and buy it, well, then I can share it with all of you. Well, I mean, I can't put the patterns up, but I can share like what's in it, because that's one of my things about buying books off of Amazon is they might show you the front cover and the back cover, and they might even tease you with 1 or 2 pages inside, but you can't really see what's really in there. So if I can do that at least, then that will pay for the book, whether I make anything out of it or not. So that's my philosophy, and I'm sticking to it. Let's see. GrrandmaAnna says you can also get donations through StreamYard, and YouTube can't take any money from it. Really? Well, if that's the case, then they can't take it from what came through tonight?
Yeah, because we're on StreamYard.
On StreamYard.
It's just being broadcasted to YouTube.
Okay. All right.
So much to learn.
I know, right? Be Creative Craft says you can leave your PayPal info in the description of your videos, and if anyone wants to donate, they can. Okay. Diana says YouTube also takes tax out of your payment as well. They never used to, but they do now. It takes me forever to get a payment, and now it's less than 100 when I get it after they've taken the tax out. So 45% and tax. I don't know. I feel like just telling y'all, don't waste your money then, but I can't tell you what to do.
Yeah.
That's just crazy. That's 50% basically then. Oh, well. Okay.
Yeah, I think we're better off just putting the PayPal link instead.
Yeah. Let's keep moving on from all that. I agree with you, Jeannie from Proverbs 31 Yarn. I'll do my research and pray. That's the answer right there. So, yeah, if anyone else has commented on any of this, please don't think that I don't think your comment is important. I will go back and read them, but we're going to move on, okay? Trish, keep thinking about your answer for my question.
I was wondering if I was going to get a chance to answer.
Yep. All right, I'm almost caught up here.
And I still got hobby yarn to show. If anyone wants to see it. If not, that's okay.
All right, here we go. Hook by Donine says, I am addicted to making Olga. Oh my gosh, please forgive me if I mispronounce this. Wow. Olga Poltava 2-color granny square that Canadian crocheter showed last month. We got to look that up.
Yes.
I love Marianne. So, and she does make great stuff, but I've not heard of that. So I'll definitely have to look that up, Donine. Thank you for changing the topic. Love it. VJ says, Cynthia, no need to feel icky about money. We're using this as an educational experience. Thank you for that, VJ. Be Creative Craft says, I would tell my 6-year-old self not to give up on your dreams and to keep chasing them. Oh my gosh, that is so amazing. Yes, I love that. Thank you for those that are subscribing to Kelly's channel. I am hoping that somewhere, yes, Mare dropped it. Thank you, Mare. She dropped Kelly's link. Please go check Kelly out. Hello, Christy. She says, thank you, Cynthia. I feel bad that I can't give all the time to channels. If I did donate to everyone, there'd be no reason to watch because I couldn't buy yarn. I absolutely agree. I agree. I agree, Yarn Barf. It will help pay for mailing expenses. Shame on YouTube because they make plenty of money off of the ads. Yeah, because they were making money off of ads on my channel before I was monetized. There are a lot of amazing channels, Mayor. I'm telling you, Mr. Joyful needs to play the lottery and win so I can crochet for the rest of my life and watch YouTube channels.
I need that in my life too.
Mayor says Kofi is the Buy Me a Cup of Coffee app. Oh, I have heard of that. Okay.
Oh.
Yarnbar says, Mayor, we are making new friends and connections with this very supportive community that also understands our passion for yarn. Amen. Amen. Yarnbar says, do you pay for StreamYard? I do not. I get 20 hours free in a month. And then if I go, if I get to my 20 hours, which I've never done, then I wouldn't be able to go further unless I paid for it. But I don't. But if I find that I need to do everything through StreamYard, then, well, maybe that would be some of my super chat money is paying for StreamYard. So, but no, you can get up to 20 hours free. So, Mary says, I think StreamYard gives you 20 hours free like a carrot, but if you go over, they get you. Okay. Oh, thank you, Donine. You're so right. I can't believe I called her Mary Ann. She was correcting me that the Canadian crocheter is Debbie, and that is correct.
Yeah, Donine from Saskatchewan.
Yes. Thank you, Debbie, for keeping us straight. Right, Yarnbar, she says, or she wouldn't be able to buy groceries either if she started giving everybody super chats. Yeah, that would be the family. Angela says, I would so wish I could have a local yarn club. I may just have to create my own. Just too busy this year with a senior, 8th grader, kindergartner, and starting a full-time teaching job. I'm busy. We actually had somebody. We have this thing called Newberry Now, and it's in our community, but it's through Facebook. So I guess somebody created this Facebook business page. But anyway, they go on there and they ask, who's selling who's selling a used car, or who's selling a couch or a washing machine or dryer, or hey, this event's going on, or this event's coming up, or there's going to be a craft fair, or there's going to be Brooks and Dunn coming to the Opera House, whatever goes through there. And somebody actually went on there and said, hey, do you know any crochet clubs? And nobody answered. So my friend who owns the bake shop says, yes, at my shop. And so that's how our crochet club got started. And I was so excited. Good thing, VJ. She was telling Yarnbar to use StreamYard if she wants people to come up on the panel, like how Trish and I are right now. If not, just go through YouTube is what she's saying. Thank you, Mayor. She also dropped Yarnbar's channel link. And Liz says, my husband says YouTube is my job, laugh out loud, because all I do is watch it.
Imagine if you could make money watching it.
Yes.
I would be so rich right now.
Me too. Oh my gosh, Mayor says that VJ is close to 500. Oh my gosh. Please, if you're not subscribed to VJ's channel, go throw some yarn in her window and please get her to 500. I'm already there, so I can't do it again. But VJ, I can get Mr. Joyful. I will ask him, and I know he will. Thank you for all of you that are subscribing to each other's channels. Mayor is also close to 500. Do the same. Mayor, I don't know if he's subscribed to your channel or not, so I'll also get him to go to your channel. Are you hearing that, Mr. Joyful?
You got my tablet right there. Go ahead and respond to my tablet.
I do. I have this tablet. We can do it right now. While Trish answers the question, what would you tell your 6-year-old self?
Oh my goodness. Not that my 6-year-old self would remember for future reference or maybe half-heartedly listen, but I would tell my 6-year-old self to believe in yourself. Don't worry about what other people think. Be yourself. Keep your original personality. Don't be a people pleaser. You're allowed to have boundaries, even if you're around people who don't allow it. Always have boundaries. stay in school and go to college.
I hear you. Okay, VJ, Mr. Joyful is now subscribed to you. And I'm headed there, Mayor, to do you. Who else was there? Kelly? I got to go do Kelly too. Let's see. And Margie needs a few more to hit 400. Okay, for you guys, my answer to my question has been going across the screen all night long. Trish, you want to read it?
Oh, hold on. The blessing ahead will always be greater than the battle behind.
That's what I have on my 6-year-old self. Yep.
That's beautiful, Cynthia.
Thank you. Mr. Joyful's throwing some yarn in some people's windows right now.
Tell him not to forget about me.
I will make sure I do that.
I'm at like 765 or 766 subscribers. I was up to like 771, but I lost some. But I'm trying to hit 1,000. So, but I am gonna have a giveaway for going over 750. So
we're gonna get you there. All right, Mr. Joyful has subscribed to VJ, Mayor, Kelly, and Margie. Can somebody drop Trisha's link? And I am going to go see if I can grab Be Creative Crafts real quick and drop hers. All right. So go ahead and share your yarn real quick, and then I'll show my corner to corner, and then we're going to call it a night.
Sounds good. Well, I didn't get a whole lot from Hobby. My package stayed in Chicago for like a month, and then it finally made it here. But I got a mystery bag of all acrylic yarn. So some of it is the Amigo yarn, which is 100% acrylic, and it's really soft. They're 4-weight. This one here is a 4-weight yarn, and they're both in this gray color. So these two were in a mystery bag. This one also, like this pink color, was in a mystery bag. It's the Hobby Amigo. And then I got a Hobby Amigo in a 3-weight, which is this bright orange color. And I got one of these. And then I got 2 of this Malaga World of yarns. It's 100% premium acrylic. And they both are like this kind of light blue color.
Oh, that is pretty.
Sky blue. And these 2 are Malaga. And then I got one more Malaga print. And it's like black and gray and white. So that was kind of like an acrylic mystery bag. And so if I could show them all together, basically this is what I got. Woo! And then I got something that'll make Cookie Monster very happy. Cookie Monster's hungry because I got the cookie yarn.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it is pure acrylic yarn. It's 600 meters. And I did not see, where did I put the colorway of the cookie yarn. So It's really pretty. It is super pretty. I love it so much. And excuse me, where'd that come from?
I missed it. I'm trying to put Pam's link in here. What'd you do?
I sneezed.
Well, God bless you.
Thank you. Okay, so I believe it's the color Bohemian. And I got 2 of these. And that's it. Just a mystery bag and 2 cookies. So
That's beautiful. I like that.
it's like the
I think that was hard. Okay.
it's a lot of yardage though. It's kind of a roving style, the cookie yarn. But yeah, it's gorgeous. And I just don't know what I'm going to make with it. I bought this for beauty, not intention. So, I mean, I intend to make something with it, but I didn't have an idea of what I was going to make with it. So, but yeah, that's hobby.
I'm trying to make sure everybody's links got dropped that we're supposed to. If I overlook somebody, please let me know. Okay, I think my nails are dry enough that I can show my corner to corner. Remember, this is just taking scrap yarn that I have left over. And I just was making a corner to corner. So it wasn't supposed to be anything fancy or anything, but oh my gosh, I have to admit, I love it. This is my first scrap blanket or scrap anything. And I am actually in love with this. Like, I couldn't have planned it to be this nice. So random, just let it be. So I would tell my 6-year-old self that too. Just let it be. But oh my gosh, look at this.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Here, let me take a minute to. But look at this. Isn't this really come out cute? I'm on the decreasing of it right now, but oh my gosh. I couldn't have planned that better.
That is really pretty.
I am just in love with it. So now I just got to find what would make a good border for a corner to corner, because I do want to put a border on it. But anyway. So yeah. And then I'm still working on Beverly's blanket. It's gotten really huge, so I am on the last repeating colors of the repeating colors. So I'm on the second one right now, but it is huge. Remember, I'm making it queen size. So it's quite massive. I can't even carry it around anymore to work on it. Like it's a definite at-home project. And the other thing that I've worked on this past week, I'll have to see if Mr. Joyful will get it really quickly for me. And then we'll go ahead and start closing down. So if there's anything else you want to share, Trish, go ahead real quick, okay? I'm going to mute this on Mr. Joyful.
Oh, I'm fallen in love with this book. And I've fallen in love with it because for one, it's got 440 patterns. I just got this in the mail not that long ago. So this is a book. Take a screenshot real quick. I got it on Amazon. And it's all about like textures and shells and bobbles and cables and edgings and different granny squares. But I really am in love with this. Now the thing about this book, unlike this book here, where it gives step-by-step instructions on how to do the patterns, This one here, it gives you some tips, but it's mostly a diagram. So it's got like all kinds of patterns in it, you know. But the thing is it's mostly the diagram. And it's got like a little chart key, but it doesn't have full step-by-step instructions on how to do these stitches. So it's going to take some brain work, but honestly, this has got some familiar stitches that I've seen before, but it's got a lot of stitches that I haven't seen before. And there's 440 in here. So between this book, the Crochet Bible, and this book here, I am seriously in stitch heaven. Like, I mean, I'm at the toppest level of heaven and euphoria with these with these stitch books. So yeah, that's the last thing I wanted to share. And we're talking plethora here. plethora of stitch and pattern opportunities. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh.
Well, I don't know how Amazon did it, but somehow or another, they got into my PayPal account, got my credit card, and they delivered that book to me as well. And that book to me as well. And then there's another YouTube channel content creator that lives an hour from me. I have watched her over the last, I don't know, 6-7 months talk about these wonderful 3D granny squares. And somehow or another, this one jumped in my cart too.
I've seen that one. I've been thinking about getting that.
Well, I'm going to do a video on it so you can see it a little bit better and what's in it. So, all right. This is what else I've been working on. And some of you will get this and some of you will be like, what is that? And you'll laugh when I say it's a granny square because it's not square right now, but it will be when it's done. And I trust the content creator who's making it because she's brilliant. That would be Crystal from Bag a Day. So this is what I've got so far in my granny square. Let me do this for just a quick minute. So that is my granny square. It's very round. Yes, it has a lot of tails coming off of it. I normally weave my tails in as I go, but I was so excited to get something done that I didn't weave in tails. But when I'm done, it will be a granny square that will have Elmo in it because that's right. I'm doing the crochet along, the first crochet along ever with Crystal from Bag a Day. And I am so excited. My little characters finally came in. She is on week 3. I'm working on week 1. Week 2 is Count Dracula. And week 3 is Abby Cadabby. So I'm a little bit behind, but that's okay. I've started it and I'm making progress. So check out Crystal Bag a Day and her first time crochet along. I'm so excited about that. And then the last thing I'm going to show you is the poncho that I'm working on as a collab with Trish's channel. And before I do that, I can't remember whose channel I was watching this past week, but they said that they went to the Dollar Tree and they got the magnetic boards that can hold your patterns down. And so I went looking for that, you know, because heck yeah, I'll pay $1.25 for that to hold my patterns that are in paper form. I didn't find one, but what I did find was these cute little sleeves. They had arithmetic in them. They had a sheet of arithmetic in them so the kids could write on this and then the teacher could dry erase it. Well, I took the arithmetic out And I put my book in there, and it's going to keep my book nice and flat and not bend it. So all of my books are going to go into one of these sleeves. And so this is what they look like. And they come in blue, green, red, and yellow. But so this is it. It's got the arithmetic on the back. The kids can solve it. You can dry erase it. But again, I'm pulling that out, and I'm using it to store my book and my paper patterns. Speaking of paper patterns, oh my gosh, let me see if I can remember all these people. Tuesday, I was watching YouTube. And Melissa from Melissa Loves Crochet, Daniel and Ash from Paul Guys, Paul, oh my goodness.
Paw Ply Guys.
Thank you. Back up. And then Angela, I can't remember her channel name. And oh my gosh, who was it? Kim from Kim Knits and Crochets that I shouted out a couple weeks ago. They are doing a crochet along. I bought the pattern. I've not printed it off yet. I will have it next week to show. I went to Ravelry and got it. That's where I found it. That's the link that they shared. It was $11 for the pattern, but oh my gosh, is it ever worth it? You know what? Where's my phone? I can show y'all. It's a mosaic pattern. And y'all know the only mosaic I've ever done was the bag, the little notion bags. And so I am so excited to make this pattern. And they said that it doesn't matter if you're a beginner or if you're a seasoned crocheter, you can make it. So I am so excited. I think I have to go to history. Let me figure out how to do that. Oh my gosh. I am so excited about this.
So is it just the written pattern, or do they have tutorials for it too?
No, they don't have tutorials. It's a written pattern, but it's also got the graphs. Like she really took her time writing it out and being very detailed with the graphs. So I feel that the $11 for the pattern is well worth it. She made the blanket for her daughter. That's what started it. And oh my gosh, I hope I can pull this up because it is amazing. If not, I will have it printed out for next week. I believe the live and the announcement of it was done on Kim Crochet and Knits channel. Oh my gosh, I just hit the button and it says go live. I'm so excited I can go live on my phone. Sorry. Oh, I hope I can find this. And I apologize. If I'd have known I was going to even mention this, I would have already had this ready because that's the way I roll, is to be prepared. But I wasn't expecting to. But one of those sleeves is going to be for this pattern. I think it's like 18 pages long. But oh my gosh, you guys, it's going to be. Oh, wait, I might be able to find it this way. Oh, of course not. Oh, history. There we go. Let's see. Come on. There it is. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's called Cottage Core Mosaic Crochet Along. It was on Kim's Crochet and Knits channel 3 days ago. And it's Angela from My Precious Yarnery was the other channel that I couldn't think of. But let me see. Melissa holds the pattern up at one time. It goes so fast. All right, here it goes. She's holding it up. So let me.
You don't have to do every single pattern. If you don't want to put the mushrooms in, that's not going to exclude you from the giveaway.
All right, that's not showing yet.
Exactly how it is.
Bear with me, guys. It'll be worth it. I promise. I promise. All right. I'm going to have to try and do this fast because it goes fast. Ah, it's already gone off.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Kim's Crochet Kits. And today we have
Mr. Joyful's laughing at me. He said, yep. Okay, let me see if I do it this way. All right, it's not going to let me blow it up. Let me make sure y'all can see it. That's it right there. But there's bees on it. There's mushrooms. There's house and a tree and different designs. Oh my gosh, it is gorgeous. I was like, oh yes. I've been wanting to do mosaic, like real mosaic. And I thought, why not a crochet along? They're starting it on April the 3rd, and they're going to go through December 31st. So it's going to last all year. You'll have all year to do it. And I'm like, oh, I can sew.
You're going to have to send me the link for the pattern.
It is in Kim's description box, but I can do that. In fact, I'll do one better. If you guys really, really want to see the pattern, the picture, I will have it printed off. I will print it off and have it for tomorrow on my Cup to Hook conversation. And in my description box, I will have the link for you guys to go buy it. But just understand that I'm just putting it there because I'm going to talk about it. I have no affiliation to these four channels that are doing it, or the designer that made it. I am just going to be somebody that's making it. But yeah, so I'll put that description link in my description box tomorrow night to Kim's channel that announces it, and then to Ravelry to buy the pattern. And then I will have the pattern printed off tomorrow to show the picture big and up close. So sorry I didn't have that for today. But again, I wasn't planning on talking about it. So, but the thing that brought all that up was to pull out my poncho. And this is where I am at so far with my poncho. And I am so in love. I cannot wait to get this finished and wear it. Like, I am so in love with this. So this is going to be a pretty poncho.
I love how the colors are working up.
So, yes. And honestly, I never thought about using cotton to make clothes, which I know I can hear some of y'all going, what, Cynthia? I just had never done it. But then again, I haven't made like a ton of clothes before. So I'm in love with it. And my friend at the bake shop, she's like, oh my gosh, cotton is my go-to yarn. I just make everything out of cotton now. So, but anyway, I am using for that the Caron Cotton Ripple Cakes in Mauve Glow is the color name. But anyway, love it, love it. And I saw you showing yours, Trish. Again.
This is how far I got on mine. The thing is, I know this poncho is going to be so awesome by the time it's done. But since like 95% of it is just extended single crochets, if I wasn't doing like a crochet along or a make along with this, I would have quit it a long time ago. I mean, just to be honest, okay, I am not even going to lie. Because it feels like I could do 20 rows and I feel like I've gotten nowhere. It's that kind of stitch, So like, I'm really just going through that internal battle to keep myself going on it. And because since this might make along, like, I kind of have to do it. There's that accountability there. You know what I'm saying? But I think once I finish it, I'll probably never do it again. But I know it's going to be beautiful, and I just keep try to keep my eye on the prize. You know what I'm saying? I like a lot of the Selena Baca projects that we did since November, but I'm struggling with this one. And I struggled with the very first one. And I'm struggling a little with this one. But the first one was because of size.
Yeah.
This one is just because of monotony and boredom. So I'm getting through it. I'm doing my best to get through it. My eye is on the prize, you know.
I'm trying to think. Well, I have my row counter. I've done 64 rows. I mean, it's taking a while.
Yeah, I don't know how many rows I've done, but I know I'm nowhere near what I need done.
It says I need to do 97 before I start doing like the neckline. And I'm
Yeah.
like, what?
And then you have probably the same amount for the backside.
So I might have to add some rows to mine because I do want mine to be a little bit long. I like mine to come a little bit below my waist. So, but anyway, I'm in love with it. Love the colors. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so pretty.
It's going to be beautiful. And the thing is, I got some ripple cake somewhere, except it's a solid color. It's like this pink, like mauvey, lavenderish color.
Yeah.
But I got it somewhere. I wonder if I have it in my storage unit. But I know I have some ripple cake somewhere.
All right. It is almost 10 o'clock here, 9 o'clock your time. We are going to go ahead and wrap this up. And everyone, we thank you so much. Tonight has been so great. We really talked about a lot of different things, a lot of fun things like, holiday cups and mugs. And we did some educational stuff with monetization and super chats and YouTube. And then we had a little bit of seriousness about what would we tell our 6-year-old self. And so I am going to go ahead and bring myself to a close and say goodbye. Then I'm going to let Trish, and then we will go, and hopefully you'll come join me tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Cup to Hook Conversations. And then again at 9 p.m. for movie night with Mr. Joyful and myself. If you've never been a part of either of those, please just come check out the fun movie night. Come in your pajamas, bring a crochet project, bring something sweet to eat, and just be ready for some joy and laughter and just some really good time with a bunch of good friends. But for now, thank you for joining us this week. Thank you for being here, letting us again go over and just be laid back and have fun with all of you and just share how our weeks have been and what we've got on our hooks, what we've been working on. And again, I'm going to leave you with the thought of the blessing ahead will always be greater than the battle behind. And I know many of us are going through some hard times. Some of us have had some hard trials we've had to overcome. Some of us are climbing the mountain and seeing the mountaintop. Some of us are still down in the valley. So wherever you are, the blessing ahead will always be greater than the battle behind. Be joyful, stay crafty in your own way, make your own joyful creations, and above everything else, be humble and kind. Take it away, Trish.
All right. And I just want to say that I had a really good time tonight, and Cookie Monster got some cookie and everything's good. I posted 4 videos on my channel, so if you get a chance, go check those out. One's whips and finished objects, then a Happy Meal, and a Mary Maxim knit and crochet club. So 4 videos. And I just want to say, be compassionate, do random acts of kindness, take care of each other, and we'll see you hopefully tomorrow night.
We love you. Bye.